Good morning, boys and girls. So we've been talking in social studies. We're still working on communities, and we were just talking about how um, we have wants and needs, right? Today we are going to be talking about how the community provides us citizens with our needs, right? So our school community, right, meets our needs by providing us with a safe environment to learn. So you guys have a safe environment to learn. That's in your school community. Outside of your school community, there's a larger community, and that larger community is called Evesham Township. Okay, so that's another community, and you guys are part of the Evesham Township community. And Evesham is where we live, and this town provides us with many things that meet our needs. So today we're going to read and talk about some of the services and goods and things like that Evesham Township, what they do to help meet our needs as citizens. Okay, so I'm going to be reading and you're going to be listening. Communities meet people's needs. People live in communities. Communities have things that people want and need. Communities have houses, stores, and jobs. They also keep people safe and comfortable. Communities meet people's needs. Communities have stores. People need food, clothes, and other goods. So when we talked yesterday about those needs, they need food, clothes, and other goods. What are goods? What does it mean, a good? I'll tell you. Goods are things that are made or grown and then sold. So when you go to the supermarket and you buy your fruit, your vegetables, that's a good. Communities have stores and markets that sell goods. People buy the goods they need at stores in the community. So here's some examples of some goods. So when I'm talking about goods, these are some items that I'm referring to. Food, clothes, right? Clothes is a need, food is a need. Tools is a need, books, okay? And they're called goods. They're items that can be bought in a store that we need. Communities have services. People need services. A service is something useful that one person does for another. Communities provide many kinds of services. Police and firefighters protect people. Trash collectors pick up garbage. Postal carriers deliver mail, and teachers teach. And remember, a service is something useful that one person does for another. So some examples of services is mail delivery, like the mailman, garbage collection, emergency services, and education. Okay, so again, these are services that your Evesham community provides for you because you need those things, right? That's a need. Communities have transportation. Transportation is another service communities provide. People need ways to get from place to place. They need to get to work or school. Communities build and fix roads for people to drive on. Some communities have public transportation. They have buses and subways for people to ride on. A bus is one kind of public transportation. So the communities also provide transportation, and they have to fix the roads, right, so that we can drive on them if they're something's wrong with them. Communities have governments. People need the services in their communities to run smoothly, so they elect officials to form governments. A government is the group of people who run a community. Communities need money to pay for the services they provide. Governments collect taxes from the people who live and work there. Taxes pay for the services communities provide. And it says, people talk about community problems at a town meeting. So having a government is something that our town provides. Communities have rules. People need to get along with each other. Communities make rules that everyone agrees to follow. The rules tell people how to behave. Community rules are called laws. Laws help keep people safe. They help people get along with one another. Signs can help us remember rules. For example, signs tell us where we can ride our bikes. Okay, and we see some of our signs. Stop sign, this means no bikes, no parking, and a fine that you get for littering. Communities have jobs. People need money to pay for goods and services. To earn money, they need to work. Communities provide jobs for people. They help people find work. Local stores provide work for people. Communities have places to play. People need places to have fun. Many communities have parks and playgrounds. People can ball and hike in the parks. People can see concerts in the parks. People look for places to play when they choose a place to live. People also look for good jobs, schools, places to shop, and lots of other services. Okay, and it says, how do communities meet people's needs? A family enjoys a picnic in a park. So I want us to think about that question. How do communities meet people's needs? Think about what I just read. I want you to think about that question. How do communities meet people's needs? And what you're going to be doing is I'm going to have that question posted in Google Classroom, and you are just going to respond to that question in complete sentences. How do communities meet people's needs? Feel free to give me some examples when you answered that question. Okay? All right, that's what you're going to be working on today. So after we are done this, go ahead to Google Classroom and find that question in the stream I think I'll put it in social slides. It should be in there, but if not, check the stream and respond to that question. Have a good day.